Hey guys, how's it going? Nuka here with this week's pickups. This week was decent. So we went out. My husband was off this week. We went out Thursday and Friday. Not gonna go out Saturday. Today is Saturday. We're not going out. And we found a Nintendo 64 with Perfect Dark in it. No controller, but it has the hookups, the power and the hookups, and it has an expansion pack inside. It's not the jumper. I got that for $25. I figure the expansion pack alone is almost worth that. So I just went and did it, and the funny thing about this was we were at an estate sale. The only reason why we went, it was in the listing, it had Nintendo 64, it said games and PS2 games. The reason why I went is because my new rule is if it's listed, I don't go. Because I can never get anything anyway, and they're packed. So the bottom of the ad said no pre-sales, which was great because video games are never there when you go to the places. People have already arranged to buy them before the sale. So this was said no pre-sales, no early birds, 9 a.m. So it's like great, awesome. So we went anyway. We were there 15 minutes early and waited. And about 10 till people started coming. And there was a couple ladies that actually went up to the door, and they were like standing there waiting. So we got out of the car and we stood there because I didn't want to like end up with like a bunch of people in front of us because we had been there before anybody. So after about 5 minutes standing there, the one lady goes up and knocks, and they actually let us in 5 minutes early. So I went downstairs. My husband went upstairs, and he found the Nintendo 64. Comes down with it. We met, by the cashier, and this guy comes in that I have been chasing for about a year. Every time I'm at a sale or something, he's before me and he buys stuff. It happens a lot. It's been going on for a year. So he walks in and he sees me standing there with the Nintendo 64, and he looks at his watch and he's like, it's 9 o'clock, and she's like, well, they've been here since 15 till. So he was really pissed, and he's like, well, you have anything else? And she's like, no, and he kind of like motioned to the Nintendo 64, and I said, it's mine. He goes, okay, and he walks out, he's all huffy, and he left. And I said to the lady, I said, I've been chasing about a year, he's been ahead of me all the time, I can't get anything. And she's like, I know. I said, he's a reseller, and she goes, I know, and she kind of rolled her eyes and sighed, like she's been dealing with him, and she's sick of him kind of thing. And he was a younger guy, he was probably like, I don't know, 23 or so. So I kind of talked to her, gave her my number, and said, if you have any other Nintendo stuff at all, give me a call. Because she said she was going to have Nintendo 64 games later in the day. So of course I wanted that, but I couldn't wait till later in the day. So we came back an hour later, and she had PS2 games new that she didn't have before, and some Xbox games she didn't have before. And I said, are you going to have Nintendo 64? And she opens this door behind her, and she said, I have to go through all that, and this room was packed. And she goes, they're somewhere in there. And I said, well, you got my number, call me. And she's like, yeah. And it was real weird because she said it's her estate sale business, like that's what she does, but I didn't like get that impression. So I don't know, I gave her my number, we'll see what happens with it. Nothing comes of it, great, but whatever. I got the Nintendo 64, I got it before that douche waffle, and that kind of made me happy. Because he's a jerk. The next thing we found was... So the next thing we found was this Dreamcast with 2 controllers, and it comes with more. And in the controllers are 2 memory cards here. So that was cool. The guy had them for $65. It comes with the power cord, the controllers, and AC, AV, whatever the hell is AV cable. And then it also came with a bunch of games that were like the bootlegs that people would like put on just normal discs. But I've thrown those out. I won't sell those. I won't trade those, and I'm not keeping them. So it came with the web browser 2.0. And these are all in there in good condition. It comes with Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Rogue Spear. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Sega Sports NFL 2K2. Sega Sports World Series Baseball 2K2, Ultimate Fighting Championship, Sega Sports NBA 2K1, and this one, WWF Attitude, I guess Get It is underneath that, it's part of the title. And it came with the booklet. So, I have not tested it yet, it needs to be cleaned, it needs to be tested. But I have looked at all the games, and they're in really good condition. So, guy wanted $65 for it, and my husband said, what would you pay for it? I said, I don't know, maybe 30 or less, and the guy heard me say 30, so he kind of came over to us. He's like, so you're interested in this Sega Dreamcast? I'm kind of like, yeah, but, you know, I'm not sure. And he goes, well, how about 30? And my husband's like, kind of looks at me, because he knew he heard me, the guy heard me. So he reaches in his pocket, my husband does. I said, I kind of said to him first, I said, well, I don't know, it's up to you, it's your money. That's what I said to him. And so my husband reaches in his pocket and pulls out, he had $26 in cash in one pocket. The other pocket had more, but this pocket had $26. So he offered the guy the $26, and the guy's like, yeah, that's all you got in a pocket, that's fine. So we got all that for $26. So I thought that was rather good. The next thing we found was, for the Super Nintendo, Ken Griffey Jr. Winning Run, NBA Live, and that says it's the Tournament Edition, and Legend of Zelda, A Link from the Past. We got those for $3, which is really awesome, especially for Zelda, but I had just talked to somebody about picking that game up from them, and then I found one. So I'm glad I hadn't done it yet. We hadn't done it yet. Then my sister-in-law came through again. She's like the Nintendo magnet. I don't know what's up with her, but she finds all kinds of stuff that I can't find. She goes to different areas. She's kind of out farther than us, so she goes to a different area, and the area is far from us. Oh, I almost forgot this. The Dreamcast keyboard was with that Dreamcast. I had that in that other area because it was big. So anyway, she's out farther from us, and we don't go out there because we don't know the area. We did go out, tried to go near that area one time, got lost. It was a total waste kind of thing. So my sister-in-law found this Nintendo. Does not have the hookups. It is dirty. I have to clean it. And it came with a zapper, a controller, and let's see, 2 games, which was Double Dragon and a pretty damn nice copy of Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, which I need for my collection. Double Dragon I already have. I'll trade it, sell it, whatever. The Nintendo, I already have this. I will make sure it works. If it doesn't work, I'll fix it and trade it, sell it. And she also got, at that same garage sale, for the same thing, she also got this Nintendo cabinet. It's a little Nintendo cabinet. It's made of wood and plastic for the front. It says Nintendo. So she got all that Nintendo stuff for $35, which I'm happy with. So we picked up some other things at the garage sale that wasn't video game related, and I'm just going to, I guess I can go over those really quick. We got this Light Bright in the box from like 1978, and it is the Light Bright I remember playing with. It's got everything. It's got pegs. It came with all the pegs. Came with, ooh, there we are, a brand new bottle of pegs. It's never been opened. Container of pegs, whatever. So you got that, and we got a Polaroid cameras in there. Got that for $5. Oh, the Light Bright was $5. I'll sell that. I'll sell the Polaroid camera. Oh, my husband got a bunch of freaking Legos. Here, I'm not going to show you the Legos. It's 15 pounds of bulk. It's got to be, what, maybe 10 pounds of bulk Legos? And he got them for $5. These are Duplos we got. All these Duplos in here. Probably about, I'd say, 2.5, 3 pounds of Duplos we got for $3. It had some crappy bricks in there, like Mega Bricks too, but they're gone already. I got rid of those. And I think that was it. So, yeah, all this crap. Well, it's not crap, but you know what I mean. More junk. More stuff for the apartment to sell, whatever. and a big container of Legos for $15, which is an awesome deal for as many as he got, but I'm so sick of Legos right now. Too many Legos. So anyway, yeah, that was our pickups. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I'm a little shaky here. I just couldn't get that in the frame using the tripod. So anyway, thanks for watching, as always, and please comment, like, and subscribe.